Hey all, welcome back. This is where we're at, but look, it's kind of shiny. It's a bit shiny, and it's also, I can see all the lines from wiping and then trying to smooth it off and all that stuff. It feels beautiful, but no, these lines are just, they're so irritating. The white bond finish, it works brilliant on the mahogany and the ash and stuff. I think it's because of the grain. So any sort of wiping on sort of lines, they just disappear. But on this, the U wood and stuff, they're just there and they're really irritating. So I'm gonna, well, actually, I was reading I like spraying this regular sort of 1K matte clear stuff like car stuff. This new brand I've been using, PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. I don't know, I think it's just newer technology. It's you can spray in anything from 10C to 35C centigrade, and most of the days just now they're hanging about 12, 13 degrees or something. So I could spray it. I said, okay then. So I'm going to sand this back, and then I'm going to use the shellac sanding sealer on it and get that all nice and smooth and flat and ready to rock and roll. And then I'm going to spray it next week. We're on Friday today. I think like today's a little bit dampish, and I think the next couple of days are meant to be a bit damp as well. Besides, I need time for doing everything else anyway. But next week's meant to be dry and quite mild, like 13, 14 degrees and stuff. So yeah, spray it and it's just such a beautiful finish. It's just so even and smooth, and you get a nice sheen to it. I don't know, it just works. So that's what I'm going to do. Because this is, although this is beautiful, it's a bit crap. The purple's looking gorgeous though. Happy with that. I'm glad I redid the resin because that does look really good. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to just get sanding. So that's the 3 coats done. So I always do just 3 coats usually. When there's plenty. Now it's got to leave it for 15-20 minutes, then I can go all by the cavities and take it in the house, hang it up, leave it for a day or two, and then we can get on to putting this thing together. Really cool. So here we have it, all assembled. Yeah, just I've got to look around what I'm doing, make sure I'm not crashing off other things and stuff. But you see the finish is like really nice, and it's got a nice sheen to it. And you see the sort of the bridge is just sitting just above body height, no more rear cover on, of course. Yeah, the nut I got is just perfect. That's worked out really nicely. Intonation I haven't touched yet. That's something I need to do still, but it should be kind of in tune. hear the intonation out here. Yeah, needing a bit of adjustment. I'll get around to it. So that's the bridge, bridge and middle. You hear that sort of Fendery thing, can't you? The sort of in-between positions. And we're in the middle. Yeah. It's almost distorting there. I'm just turning the input down. Yeah, so the middle, middle and neck. Then of course neck. So it does have, these are the Warman Peacemakers, the middle and neck, and they've definitely got that sort of single coil thing going on. I would say, definitely. Well, that's what I hear in the room anyway. Yeah. Anyway, on to a sort of more crunchy, clean channel. Bridge and the middle. Middle. It's got that honk going on. Middle and neck. And of course, neck. Yeah. Again, very single coilish, but fatter, I would say. Yeah, nicely. Middle and bridge and middle. Middle. Middle and neck. Neck. So yeah, superb. Little bit of a long vid, but the demo, but you know, there's a lot of settings to go through, and I wanted to try and give a wide variety between the sort of clean, crunch, and full-on drive there. So that was the Mesa Triple Crown amp simulator thing, Audient ID4 Mark II interface, and Yamaha HS5 active monitors. There was one vital test though that we forgot about. There was just that one. It's one of the most important tests after all. So there you go. You can indeed access the 24th fret. I'm glad we checked that because, you know, imagine just lying awake all night thinking about it, but now we'll all be able to sleep better, which is good. But yeah, no, I'm pretty chuffed with the thing. It's pretty good. It's decent. Like the pickups are good. I like this. That's the modified Hot Little Devil in the bridge I've used. So it's got the Hot Little Devil with extra magnets and stuff, and a pair of the Warman Peacemakers. They're good. They've got that really sort of almost single coil clarity, but just fatter, isn't it? I'm quite pleased with the recess as well. You can see that's one of the best I've done really. And string alignment has worked out fantastic as well. So that's all good really, isn't it? Can't complain. Can't complain about that. No, it's great. Plays really nicely. I think if anything, I don't really notice the difference with the stainless steel frets. Other than the fact they're not as tall as my usual frets. That is why I just seen medium jumbo 2.7mm. That's what I normally buy, so I thought I'd get them. But they're about a millimetre tall, whereas my usuals are about 1.5mm tall. And you do kind of feel it. I think the taller frets are just slightly easier. I like tall but wide. I don't like tall and skinny. I find it's like when you run your fingers up the fretboard. So I prefer it sort of get nice big wide bumps. I find that feels nicer to me personally. Anyway, I took some pictures outside in the sunlight, so I'll quickly show you them. So yeah, you can see the colours, eh? I don't know, it's just like I'm just looking at the screen of my phone to try and see what you're seeing, and to me the colours aren't really coming through. Like in the room, I can look at it now and I can see the purple clear as day. I can see all the colours, everything's quite vibrant on it. I can see it clearly, but I don't know what's coming through when I'm watching the screen, because I'm just using the selfie camera of the phone, so I don't not seeing it. So anyway, what else can I tell you? Well, string wise, I'm using trying these out, Warmans 9-42s. These are coated guitar strings. £13.50 UK for a packet for 3 packs. I thought, give them a try. I normally get the Darios 9.5-44s, really odd gauge, but I quite like them. Because I find 10s are a bit stiff, 9s can sometimes feel a bit floppy, but yeah, but I haven't had 9s for ages. I thought, what the heck, let's try them out. So I stuck them on that guitar. If I've got a guitar already set up, I sometimes like to just stick with the same gauge, but if it's a new build, obviously you've got to do all that setting up anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's no extra work or anything. So what's next? Well, get the car top finished off. Got to do that next. I'm looking, that's looking great. I'm really happy with that one. It's going to come out brilliant, I think. And I have another build to do for someone, but I'll tell you more about that nearer the time. So yeah. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment, etc. And I'll see you all again really soon. Cheers.